Hello, and welcome back to The Sims 4 Beltry Edition. Jeremy has just woken up, and he's got work in an hour, so I suppose we'd better sort out his hunger. And something great in The Sims 4 is, now if a sim has a low need, you can simply click on the button, and it will auto-solve the issue, I suppose. So I clicked there, and Jeremy has gone and grabbed some garden salad leftovers from the fridge, which is great. It stops you having to fiddle around and try and get all their needs sorted. It just makes it a little bit easier. And Justin has just got up as well. He's feeling quite playful this morning, just because he is a goofball. And he also is going to grab some of that garden salad, and then afterwards he will need to empty his bladder. He has work in 2 hours. Well, it seems like he's wanting to go pee before he eats his garden salad. Fair enough, Justin. You can go finish that straight afterwards. And Jeremy actually needs to go to work before he can finish and doing everything he needed to do this morning, so we're going to send him over to do that right away. Make sure he doesn't miss out on any work. And there we go, Justin starts work in 1 hour. I'm not quite sure how, but it looks like Justin just injured himself as he was washing up. Fair enough, if that's entirely possible. So, also, I'm not sure if I've mentioned this already, I don't think I have, but part of their aspirations, for example, Justin wants to be a computer whiz, they have to complete their tasks, and this will eventually unlock a new trait for them. So for Justin, he wants to be a computer whiz, which will give him the webmaster trait, and webmasters get the most out of their computers, unlocking extremely useful ways to use them, which is quite cool. So, to start with, on the computer whiz aspiration, he wants to practice programming for 10 total hours and own 3,000 simoleons worth of electronics. So I think when he gets home from work, we are going to get started with that. And there we go, he is off to work now as well. So we are just going to speed on through this until they're back home from work. And Jeremy has left work today with 252 simoleons. Not too bad, although he is feeling a little bit tense. He's severely lacking fun. He does smell because he didn't manage to have a shower this morning, so we are going to send him to do that right now. Feel his hunger as well, and then maybe we'll get him to play some games just to refill up his fun. We can't have a tense Jeremy over here. And Jeremy's desires, as part of his aspiration, his reward is thrifty for being a mansion baron, which means he will receive a 10% rebate on all build mode purchases made each week. Rebates will be applied directly to the household funds. And to start with, he wants to have a home worth 50,000 simoleons and own 15 pieces of art. And Justin is home now too. He bought 248 simoleons home today, which is wonderful. And it looks like Justin has almost got a promotion as well. Jeremy as well, but he's a little bit further off. It's fantastic. So hopefully we can get Jeremy's mood up. Don't think we will talk to you, Vivian. Don't particularly care about you all that much. Okay, it seems like Justin is in the better mood, so I think... Although Jeremy is getting a bit better as well, I might send them both over to the park for the evening. Just to see if we can meet any more Sims. And as I said before, look into expanding this family a bit more. Or maybe instead of the park we can go to a nightclub. It is getting quite late in the evening, so it would make sense to head over to a club instead of to the park. Hopefully we can find some other Sims around here. I tend to find that whenever you go to a lot there is a lot of other Sims there as well. It may fill out a bit more later on. And this lot has an upstairs as well. There's somebody in the bathroom up there. And here we go, there's more Sims turning up right now. And there are not too many females, unfortunately. But at least Jeremy is feeling a lot better. I might get him to introduce himself to Summer over here. Summer looks like a lovely woman. I'm sure Jeremy would approve of her. And one of the great things about conversation in The Sims 4 is that we can have group conversation. So Jeremy can improve his relationship with all of these Sims at the same time. It just makes making friends a lot easier. So I'm just going to run through a few interactions with her. Hopefully get to know her a little bit. Hopefully she approves of us. So we've already learned some traits about Summer. She is a cheerful Sim, which is fantastic. Oh, I always seem to zoom in on Justin just as he's sitting down to eat, which is... I'm not quite sure how to feel about that. And we're learning more traits about Summer. She is an active Sim.
Whips, drift, swing.
Conversation is actually going surprisingly well. It seems like Jeremy is going to have a lot more luck than Justin did. Yeah, let's ask if she's single. We should try our luck with Jeremy. Oh, she seems approving. She is indeed single. So maybe Jeremy can try some pickup lines and see if he can win his way into her heart. Oh dear, he's feeling flirty for a little while. No, it seems like something's gone a little bit awkward. Looks like Justin's come over, maybe to be his wingman a little bit. Maybe we can just compliment her appearance. And compliment her a little bit more. Actually make the conversation a little less awkward. Jeremy seems to be wandering off. Oh, he's going to dance. Fair enough. You just were in the mood to dance after that awkward encounter, Jeremy. It's fair enough. Well, we started our interaction with Summer, was it? No, yes, Summer Holiday. And maybe now we can give her a call later and start over again when it's slightly less awkward for her. Gonna get Justin to introduce himself to Liberty over here. Liberty is actually quite playful at the moment. Maybe we can tell some funny stories to her then, and hopefully things will go down well. Justin is a goofball, so she might enjoy that in her playful mood. Maybe we can get Jeremy to perform up here, get him to tell some jokes. See how well that goes down. Don't know that Jeremy is the most funny guy, but you never know. People might enjoy it. Just getting some lag spikes there, which is slightly strange. Can't say I've experienced that before. Hopefully that doesn't become too much of an issue. We learnt that Liberty is a bookworm, and Justin has leveled up his comedy skill. Can just be a bit more playful with her. Hello. I can only apologise for the abrupt end to this part. I'm afraid that for some reason after that lag spike that I experienced, I ended up recording for another 15 minutes afterwards, and the footage was just unwatchable. I'm not entirely sure what caused it, whether there was something else going on in the background on my computer, but because of that, the next 15 minutes of what happened, it was just completely lost. So going into the next part, there's going to be somewhat of a weird cut, so I'm just going to quickly go over what happened in those 15 minutes just so I can catch you all up and you know what happened with our Sims. So yeah, just before it cut off, we finished the night, and Justin ended up gaining a new friend in J. Huntington III. They seemed to bond over their similar love for the lady they were both hitting on. And then Justin and Jeremy went home, and as Justin went to work the next day, he ended up getting a promotion to quality assurance at his job, earning him an extra 7 simoleons an hour. This earned him also a coffee machine as a reward for his promotion. And I also bought a new stereo for the house just to get some music into the house to make it slightly less dead when we're playing with our Sims in the house. And just before the 15 minutes was over, Jeremy actually ended up getting an achievement for being an introvert, as he had not interacted with anybody for 24 sim hours. Anyway, that's pretty much all that happened. Thankfully it was a slow part, and I can only apologise that I lost the footage. Hopefully we can catch you guys up when we jump back into the next part. I'll see you all soon. Bye bye.
Suva Abalu